Hey there, everybody. This is Lee with the Tavern Brawlers, and we have Jacob with us here today for another Alpha Clash League match tournament. Tournament match. This is our semifinals, and Jacob and I played earlier in the league in the Swiss rounds, and now we're here to face off once again to see who can go to the finals match. So I have high seed, so I will choose to play first.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And like before, I'll be keeping track of my life on stream. So if you want a copy,
Sure. I'll keep track of yours. I'll do my best too.
yeah.
All right, we'll get it started
All
off.
right. Good luck.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna dive deep with a 6-drop.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do the same.
All right. Good luck.
Draw 6. Good luck to you as well.
Huh. Well, as tempting as it might be to play a Wastelands in this matchup. Oh no, wait. This is actually just me. It is an effect that only I gain, other than the defense.
Uh,
So once per turn during your primary phase, you may return.
yeah, you get to bounce things back. All Pestilence cards get a defense.
Okay, okay. I might actually keep that. Let's see then. We'll go ahead and resource this guy and pass the turn.
Sounds good. Draw a card.
This is going to be a very interesting match.
Yes, it is. Tricky thing is, do I care about that? I don't think so. I'll resource this guy, and I will pass.
Yep. I will draw for turn. I guess we'll resource another one. That's so weird. It's like it's such a card that's like such a resource sometimes. It's just like but it's
Yep.
like all right.
It's so weird, especially in this matchup.
Yeah. Because like neither one of us want to play the first creature because
Yep.
that's where the advantage is in playing
Exactly.
the follow up. Okay. I think that we will just go to combat.
Sure. I have no blocks.
I'll buffer it up. Would you like
Yep.
to discard a card, please? And then if you'd like to respond.
Um, well, I don't want to discard a card, but I do have to.
Yes, yes.
I'll discard a white card.
Okay.
And then I have no responses. I will take 2.
Yep, and pass the turn. How sad is it that it's only 2? It's so great. Oh, you were playing the white in here? Okay, okay. Green, white. That's cool. Yeah, the Havens seem pretty cool. When you're already drawing so many cards anyways.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's a little unfortunate, but resource this, and I will have to pass.
Haha. Deliverance gone. I will drop a turn. Resource a somewhere in San Francisco because that also was a funny card in this matchup. we still just bounced.
Yep, basically just does not do much.
And I think we just solar smash you for 2.
Take 2.
And pass the turn. We still got game. We still got game. We can still play.
A card. Yep. That. We'll play a Grant Park.
Nice.
Search my deck for. Didn't actually know what I wanted. I'll grab this Pestilence here.
Yeah, this looks good.
And I will pass to you.
Can I kill you without attacking you?
It's definitely an option.
I don't know that it actually is. I don't think I got that in me.
What? There's more Solar Smashes. You got the alternative strike right there. That all starts to add up after a while.
Yeah, well, the alternative strike is in the resource zone though, so you know.
This is true.
I will wastelands and pop that.
Good.
And I guess pass.
I will resource the card I grabbed.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure.
I will play this guy.
Finally.
And I'll attack this. We have a card on the field.
I win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 power. Is that right?
Yep, I got 6 cards in hand, so deals 5.
I mean, still
After the
seems,
1 defense.
Still seems pretty fair, I guess. It's like, yeah, you
It
can
is
kill my card.
fairly
draw a
fair.
card, I'll do 5 damage to your face.
Yep. And then I will pass over to you.
Okay. Hey, Heat Bombastic, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. No, haven't missed too much. We've pretty much gone like 4 turns deep without playing anything.
Basically.
I will drop a turn. He's got 4 defense. 4 is a trickier number for me.
It does have 5, actually. It is a Pestilence Clash card.
Oh, snap.
Even harder than 4.
feeling so bad. I feel like so disadvantaged on my cards right now. Let's see. It's not at all what I imagined.
It's a very interesting matchup. It's the whole like hot potato of I don't want to play anything, you don't want to play anything, but we have to play something to win.
Yeah, yeah. Resource phase. I guess I'm gonna resource this Kagen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm sensing I need some other kind of help. Might be a bad choice actually, but yeah, no. -3,
Yep. It is now a 3-2.
-2, and I discard 1.
Sounds good. It is
I
dead.
activate and I draw. I go 3 effective 2,
I will take 2.
and 2 effective 1.
I'll take 1.
And I will activate my Wastelands, return that guy to hand, and pass the turn.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, this Pestilence mirror is definitely wild. As wild as the way. Playing ready to brawl for the next Tavern Brawlers League. I like it. I approve. Very good. Very good. I gotta see what I want to do if I want to stick with the Pestilence, just because I don't have time to build a whole nother deck. Maybe I just like work on fine-tuning this one.
Resource this.
Or...
Play this.
Ooh,
Attack
that?
into the
Ooh,
pestilence.
what's that? Ooh, what's that?
Does a whole lot of stuff.
That's a lot of text. That's a big bison. Engage class
That is true.
cards you control get an extra defense, so this is currently a 3/5. Counterattack, so that's not a present currently, but counterattack after an opponent declares an attack, you may exhaust this card, and if you do, prevent all clash damage target attacking. Okay. Alright, so it can fog. So if you keep it up, it can fog something.
Yes, and the ruling is also that currently exhausted cards can still engage. So, or engaged cards can still exhaust. So this card being in this state, if you swing, I can still do the counterattack and exhaust
Okay,
it to
because
activate its effect.
exhausting isn't tapping, it is a
Yeah,
mechanic.
it's not
Yeah.
tapping, it's just making it so it doesn't untap next turn.
Okay.
It cannot exhaust multiple times, though. It can only be exhausted once.
Right. Okay. So this guy's dead.
And I will pass over to you. I'm just going to make an exhausted token over here.
Okay.
It's a giant black dice.
Yeah. Makes sense. Alright. We can resource that. Alright, how do I want to do this? shrink it 1. I'll draw 1.
Okay. These will just be the number of minus counters on it.
Sounds good. And I will ward to 3 it.
Yep.
And I will tap my Pestilence to draw 1.
This does not die. It is a 3/5.
Oh, 3/5.
It gets +0/+1 from its own effect of being engaged.
Oh. Right. 3/5. Okay. Well, I messed that up then. All right.
There's 1 here, and 3 here.
My mic is all the way up, Ryan. Huh. Well, I messed that up pretty good then. Let's
That
see.
is unfortunate.
Especially since the clash, the damage doesn't resets when I try to enter combat. So.
Yeah.
Alright. If attacking clash card would deal damage this turn until the end of your next turn, that clash card gets minus X, where X is its initial resource cost.
Yep. The minus does last until the end of my next turn, so it will still have the minus on my turn.
Yeah.
And the counter window opens up after all trigger attacks resolve fully.
I think I've boo-booed this up so bad that I think I'm just going to Wastelands my war back and pass.
Yep. Draw a card.
Big boo-boo. Big mistake.
Resource this one and resource this one. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna draw a card. I will play this. Give that. I will trigger a contender, draw a card.
Yeah.
I will play this Pestilence, target your contender, draw a card. I will attack for 3.
Yeah. 12.
3. Attack for 3.
9.
And attack for 1.
8.
And I will pass to you.
Yeah. I will draw 1 per turn. Resource.
This is buffing up everything with +1 defense.
Okay. Yeah, I am not in a great position at the moment. Let's see. I'll play play this and shrink this by 1.
Okay.
And I will draw 1 from this.
Yep.
Play the Pestilence. Shrink this by 3.
Okay. That.
So it has 1 health left
4.
currently, right?
Yep, it is 3/5 that has -4, so now it's a 0/1.
I will attack it with Pestilence.
I will exhaust to give it -2, -2, and it can't deal damage this turn.
Yeah.
So I believe this currently is dead, right?
I think it has the extra defense
So
on it. Oh yeah,
it's a 1/2, right?
Yeah. And then I will attack it with this.
Yep, and that one is good. That gets rid of it.
And then pass the turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I had to do it like that and hope that I don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo is still on board because I botched the kill. I don't think I could have killed it, but I've definitely botched what I could have done.
Resource stack. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Grant Park.
Oh yeah, I meant to return that to head. Oops. Oh well.
Search up the buffalo, and then I will also play the buffalo.
Ugh, gross.
And then I will. I'll attack contender for 3.
Yeah, I can't obstruct. I'll take 2. Or no,
Six.
no block. Yeah, okay.
I'll attack for 1 into your pestilence to get rid of my guy.
All right.
And then I will also attack into your pestilence with my 3/7.
Okay.
And I will pass you.
Alright, and so this guy is an alpha. So he's actually huge.
Yep, he's a 3/7 right now.
With flying. No, not flying.
No flying.
Yeah, alright, draw a card. Return. Let's see. Seven defense? Wow. Can I kill 7 defense? I don't know.
7 is pretty huge.
This got 4.
Yep. That one is a 3/4.
That's a little easier to kill. But I'm still in danger. Crimson Scales. Oh,
Yeah, you can resource differently if need.
this. Pestilence, shrink 3.
Yep.
Shoot. Trigger.
Got it. And I can pick up the card. There we go.
I will draw one. And I will draw one from that.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn. Just giving you something to kill here, I guess, but but maybe it can
Resource
help me survive.
6. I'll play a Kagan. I'll attack for 5.
Yeah, that should do it, right? Okay.
Yeah, brings it down to 2, then attack for 3 with this to deal to the last 2.
Yeah. Woof. That was obnoxious. All right, let's see what I can do about that.
I played the Buffalo at the Origins event in a Warcry deck, and the Buffalo is really good.
Yeah, it is. I was surprised there. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Hey, Extreme Potato, welcome to the stream. Alright, we will give that a shot, see if that works.
Okay. I've got my sideboard in there. All right.
Yeah, I'm not very consistent with streaming, and I just kind of do it sporadically based off of when I have the availability to and when I can get my games in, so it's definitely hard to catch the stream sometimes. Thank you for popping in. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Same here. Where are you going first?
Yeah, yep, oh yeah. Gotta.
I assumed, but gotta ask, you know.
Yeah. Sending back 6. And ready when you are.
Still mulliganing right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna send back this 4. I am ready when you are.
Play a torque and pass the turn.
Sounds good. Draw. We'll resource this, and I will attack Contender. Would you like to block?
Pass.
I will Clash Buff.
Yep.
Sounds good. I will deal 2 damage to you, and I will pass.
All right. Thank you. I will go ahead and draw up. To be aggressive now, or let's see. You could run a Mayhem Maker into it. Um, I think we'll go contender, contender,
I got nothing.
and I'll do the same thing.
Sounds good. I will think on my discard real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, like mathematically, you're always supposed to be aggressive when you have the opportunity. Don't leave the points on the board if you can. Yeah. So
I'll
it's kind
take
of a
2.
tricky situation where you don't want to leave points on the board, but also like if you can get things to work out, you know, then great. So let's favorable outcome this and then swing for a 3 effective 2. The problem
I
here
will take 2.
is it's a lot easier to kill Torque when he's tapped out like this, so it's not really a great situation, but pass. But he is on 2 resources, so he does have to use like either the 1 drop and lose a card, or the Mayhem Maker and then swing into it. And he already has 1 resource, so maybe he doesn't have the other. You know, we'll see.
Resource
We'll see in a minute, I think.
I will set a trap, and I will pass.
Uh-oh. A trap. Well, he didn't have the kill on the Torque, so getting that damage in was actually turned out to be good.
It did.
I will draw 1 for turn. Let's see. Resource phase. Do I resource this? I think we play this. Play Crimson Scales. Crimson Scales this and swing for 2 effective 1.
Take 1.
And then pass the turn. Yeah, how am I finding the meta change? It's very interesting. There's still a lot of cards that I'm seeing for the first time. Like, if you don't mind, can I grab this guy real quick?
Yeah, of course.
This Buffalo guy was insane. Like, I saw this for the first time, literally in this match. Game 1, he absolutely just crushed my face with this Buffalo. It has been super annoying. So there's still so much to explore that I'm not even seeing everything yet. I still need to play against the Krong deck and see how that feels. But I feel pretty good into a lot of different things. I think that aggro's still there, but I think that there's still a lot of potential for like the deeper mid-range and the deeper stuff. You just gotta find a way to survive the early like rush decks.
Play a Grandpark.
Yeah.
Search my
I
deck.
go get a Buffalo with that just makes me feel even worse.
I will go get the Buffalo.
Yeah, yeah.
Shuffle it up, and I'll pass over to you.
And it's like so impossible to understand the meta right now just because there's too much. There's too much meta. There's too many things going on.
There's a lot going on.
Every single contender can have literally like 100 different builds or 100 different variations of color combinations. It's just what what.
Yeah, I mean the deck that won Origins was a Machina list that played blue, green, and no red.
Okay, that's hilarious. See, I think
So
that I would have had a great matchup into the Machina decks. I feel. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. It's
they were basically playing the Pestilence package with like blue ramp and Lins,
yeah, yeah.
and then Kagan's in the top end.
Okay.
So it was pretty
So oh,
interesting,
so they're playing
pretty
Clarities.
solid,
Okay.
really strong. Yeah, it's a really strong deck.
Yeah.
But they get to throw their target lists and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I still haven't played against that deck, right? I haven't even seen that deck yet. Like, I was surprised to see that there was Machina in the top cut.
Yeah, I think every Machina player from that tournament was part of the same team, and they were all running
Yeah,
basically the same list
yeah. The
with like a
Wolfpack.
couple cards different here and there.
That's their mojo. They find what they think is their best deck for the tournament, and then they roll it.
Yeah. Did you want a resource?
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
We were talking, so it's easy to easy to forget stuff.
Shoot. Research. I only have 3 cards in hand. That's so tough.
Yeah, the early clash buffs in Pestilence, which actually last time we played, you kind of showed off the the clash buffs pretty early. It's
Yeah.
pretty brutal because you tax your opponent's hand so hard.
Yeah. I will play that. I will ping here, and then I will swing with that.
Yep, I will
And
take one.
I'll go
Oh,
make it a 5. Speaking
I
of
will take
taxes.
4. Gotta discard a card.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I will pass it up.
yeah, I'm gonna. So I'm taking 4 down to 11, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that first, just so I don't forget. And I gotta take a discard. This discard is kind of rough. I think I'm gonna discard this.
Nice. Yeah,
Off
he's
the
an
turn.
8/8 as long as you control no other things, and I'm killing everything all the time. That seems good. See, here I am thinking, I'm playing such an amazing deck, but there's so many really strong counters that I'm like, am I even really though? Or are people just not
Play
really
this
set up for this yet?
Pestilence. I'm going to attack here, trigger draw up to 4.
Yeah.
And I have to pass.
I will drop it. Resources Wastelands, because it doesn't seem like I'm gonna have units for a while.
Fair.
You know, this is bad. Alright, this is what I have to do. I have to boom this. And then
Alright.
I'm gonna draw a card off of that,
Yep, it's been boomed.
and then pass. Doesn't feel
Draw
good. Does
card.
not feel good.
I will resource this. I will play the Buffalo and attack for 3.
Yep. A 3 power effective 2?
Yep, I have you at 16, is that correct?
Yep.
Cool. I will pass over to you.
That's one big buffalo.
Big Buffalo.
Intriguing. Man, Fair Park is such a pain in the butt right now. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna resource this.
Ooh.
Play this. And pass.
You got it. Draw a card. I will resource this.
I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Oh.
I'm gonna play a Kagan. I'll attack with a 5/8.
Yeah, I'll take 4. I'll take 4.
4. And then I'll attack for 3. And I will pass to you.
Yeah, 3 effective, 2.
Yep, I have you at 10.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, this feels so bad. I will draw 1 card.
That's rough.
Oh, guys. What do we do? I think we have to. Sorry. We're gonna Kagen the Buffalo.
Oh, that's a good draw. Good draw.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm at 5 though. Do I? Oh boy. Do you have cards in hand? Do I? I
I
mean,
have 2. They are 5/7, so they just kind of bounce off each other.
Kind of bounce, yeah. So the problem is, do I keep it up for defense to try to keep myself alive? But then you just play a second Kagen and double kill me anyways.
That is a viable option.
Nah, because like even if you do that, like my life total is still protected.
Yeah, you still live. That 1 defense.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So the question is it worth me getting the tempo to... I think I'm gonna go ahead and swing contender here. No, you don't draw. You don't draw from Kagan.
Yeah, it's a send to oblivion effect.
Yeah.
Rather than a defeat.
Right, so
if it was a defeat effect, that'd be so good.
Oh my gosh. 5 effective, 4 bringing you to 7.
Yep, I'm at 7.
And pass. That's my one gripe about Kagen in this deck is that it doesn't play into the pattern of the deck, but he's still Kagen, so.
Right.
I like the position I'm in right now where he has to decide if he wants to try to take out my Kagen, but then it's so big that it's like, how does he do it?
I'm going to skip resource.
Yeah.
And I do have the backup card.
Yep.
I will attack for 5, effective 4.
Yep.
Down to 6. Question is...
if you want the second one or not. Yeah.
Exactly. I think I need to pad my life total, so I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to pass you.
Come on, second Kagen. Just kidding. That's useful.
That would probably be the best draw.
That's so useful, guys. This is really useful right now.
If that's a boom, that's so unfortunate.
It's worse.
It's worse? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna slow roll this. GG.
Okay. On my next turn, I was gonna Stampede.
Oh, what's that?
It makes things deal damage equal to their toughness, and they get Breakthrough. So I would have 2 7/7s with Breakthrough and Flying.
Oh.
Grant Park.
Ooh.
Which is partly why I was more okay with holding this up, because if you did have the other Coggin and then
Yeah.
you swung in, then I would take 4 down, go down to 3, but then my last
Still
one
kill
would
me.
still be able to
Yeah.
kill from 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, like I don't even know if I have outs at this point. Like I literally have to no because I had no cards in hand, so I can't do anything. So I can't even like
Mhm.
draw like a one of these to pop the Grant Parks.
Right.
I should have saved this up. I should have done that.
Okay.
I think it was probably a big mistake is not planning for the Grant Parks correctly.
That's fair.
Uh, Not to say that I would have survived. You know, this is still a very powerful situation to be in. But
Yeah,
that
but
could have changed up something.
yeah, it could have definitely changed something up, made
Like I
made it
could
be
have
a
run
little
my
bit different.
Coggin into your Coggin, and then that might have
Yeah,
been
right. Then they would trade,
yeah,
and then I would have less
yeah,
power on the board.
right. Yeah, good game. Wow, that was something.
Yeah, good game.
Those Buffaloes, man. That was an eye
Yeah, the
opener.
Buffalo is really good.
That was
It's it reads weird, but then when you realize how it works and you play against it, you're just like, whoa,
yeah.
that's really good.
So many of the Warcry cards just feel so bad that when you like see a good one all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, maybe I'm missing something.
Right. Yeah, no, actually, me and my teammate Eric, we both played a Warcry deck at the Origins event, and we
Okay.
both made top 8.
Nice.
The only other person playing Warcry was playing a different list than us. He was playing green white. We were playing red white.
Okay.
He also made top 8. So like all 3 of the Warcry players made top 8. So
Wow. That's
Warcry
impressive.
is definitely being slept on, but he's really good.
Yeah. Yep. That was really good to see like this different metas decks popping up like this. Like I couldn't have
Yeah.
anticipated this. You know, I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
be maybe on like green red again or like I don't know, whatever. It's just
Yeah, I had tried every other color combination, including some like 3-color lists too. And I was like, you know what I haven't tried? Playing white and just like throwing the buffalo in my deck.
yeah.
So
Well, that's
tried it
cool
out
that
and
you
it works
already
pretty
know how to
good.
play with the buffalo too. So I mean that works out pretty good.
Yeah, it does help.
I was considering putting 8 black cards in my deck, maybe like 4 of
Ooh.
the Krungs that have that necrotic, and
Yep.
then
Yep.
4 spatial gateways.
Yep. That's been my conundrum of playing Pestilence is like I want to play Spatial Gateway,
Yeah.
and you only really need 8 cards. So it's like,
Yes.
what is that other fourth one, or that other 4 of? Is it like Sharpshooter Moxie? Is it Lord Krung? Like Lord Krung is really really good. So you play against another Lord Krung list that's playing Lin, and they steal all your Lord Krungs, and you're like, why is this in my deck? So like it's definitely really really tricky of like where and how to fit the black package in there. But I've always been in that conundrum of trying to add that black package into the list.
Also playing white gives you access to the satellites if you feel like you really need that protection against Clash Grounds. But you also have Grand
Yep.
Parks, so you might not even need that anyways.
Which
But
my sideboard actually for this, I had a different plan. Like well, I guess some of this is still in my main, but
mhm.
my sideboard plan actually was I thought about the satellites, but I didn't want to have too much white and like get my Kagan math off. I
Yeah.
still need the 4 green, right? Where is it? So I was trying this package of playing Rainforest. I brought one in just because these havens were pretty bad. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
if I
like
have like Rainforest plus Dreadful Decimation, so like I'm just discarding all my Harbingers and fueling this thing,
mhm.
and then having this with the backup with the Buffalo was kind of the backup plan.
Yep.
So that was something I was trying. Instead of the satellites, it's more way like a cheap way to interact with the Clash Grounds.
Yeah,
But it's fueling another plan.
I've been very like meh about Dreadful Decimation. One of my teammates was
I
like,
hope
"You need to
so.
be playing Dreadful Decimation," and I'm like, "Okay, I tried it. I put it in my deck, and it's such a dead card for me because I'm not filling up my Oblivion with Pestilence units enough to really get the advantage out of it that I need, and it's just
Yeah,
costing my team
exactly.
and just being a resource."
That's the tough thing, and then also like finding slots to actually effectively use it.
Hmm.
Because like, when do you use it? Because you're not going to use it after you play a Kagan. You have 6 resources. You're going to use all of them on the Kagan, so you kind of have to play around it a little bit.
Hmm.
Kind of weird. It's just like it's mostly best in that like super late game where both players are trying to find their last like big card to swing in for lethal.
Yeah.
And this just goes, oh sweet, I have a way to stop you from swinging your lethal, so I'll just keep my tempo going.
Hmm. But my deck is too aggro for that. I have too much mid range. I have too much stuff going on for that to really get to that point.
Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I took out after game one. I just put in the provocateurs to give them a shot, to give them a try. I wasn't sure. I wish
Yeah.
I had more opportunity to try them out now, but maybe next month.
Mm.
The provocateurs are weird just because of the clash damage reset. The non-clash
Yeah.
damage reset now. Makes it really hard to stack things and to get the value out of him. But I'm thinking maybe if I can
Yeah.
use him to open up the portal, then I can be able to play my one drop more reliably.
Yeah, I like him for opening the portal a lot.
Yeah.
And against anything that's not like the mirror,
Yeah.
you can just throw them at their face and then trigger the portal, which is really good.
Yeah. So even if we're in that standoff point where like, hey, they don't have a unit on board, or even if they do, I can like attack into the unit or something. Like,
Yeah,
just
like it
helps
still
me.
trades with 2/2s
Yeah.
or X2s, which is nice.
Yep.
And also like you can shrink things down to an X2 and then
Yep.
swing into it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it definitely has good viability, I think.
Yeah. So I think I wanted to give them a shot in the deck. So I pulled them out, sideboarding into you. I had the alternative strikes just because there's so much. There's so much weapons going on right now.
Yeah, there really are.
In at least in this league. And then obviously I have the 3 Magnate Tyrants, and I took one out because I put a lot more red in. So I put in another Solar Smash and the 2 more Booms and my 4 Torques. So I have 4 Booms, 4
Or
Torques, and
booms,
4
yeah.
Solar Smashes. Just because, like, playing
Yep.
into this, if I can get my 2 or 3 Torques down early game and then Boom through, then I have a good chance. And I felt like Boom was a good answer for the Buffalo because they hit that 5 mark.
Yep. Yeah, as long as I don't have Grant Park, boom's the best
Yep.
answer to the Buffalo.
So I had also then had one of these in my sideboard that I should have brought in as well.
To just contest the Clash Grounds.
Yeah. And then I
Yeah, that
should
makes
have
sense.
played around the Clash Ground a lot more and held that up. I lost so many cards in this game so fast. Like I'm like, does not happen very often. Like I'll get all my
Yeah.
like card redraw from killing my opponent's things. That when you're like, I'm not doing it, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna
Yep.
start resourcing cards and not have cards in hand.
Yeah, no, and I do like the Torques in the list because like they're your best threat to put down early that you
Yeah.
don't really mind if I kill it
Right.
because then it just opens you up to being able to kill all my stuff and then just opens the floodgates of you drawing a bunch of cards again. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like a lose-lose for me. Either I get chunked in the face with boom or
Yeah.
or I have to just let you get some card draw out of it.
So it's also kind of funny and cool, and I gotta continue to remember to try to think about this. But the defeat trigger on this Pestilence, I could put a 1 drop back on top of my deck.
Yep, you get to bring the torque back too,
Yep.
which is really fun interaction with this guy.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, love it. Like the list. The red green pestilence is just really solid, really powerful.
Yep.
And I like your build of it.
Thanks. I'm still tweaking it, trying to
Yeah.
figure out what the numbers are, what things are supposed to be, what I'm liking and not liking into the meta. Learning about things
Yep.
like Buffalo.
Yep. The buffalo is definitely rough to deal with.
um, what's been some of your best answers that you've seen?
To the buffalo.
Yeah.
Boom has probably been one of the best answers because you get rid of it without as long as there's not like a clash ground or any way to protect the buffalo. That's a really clean answer to it, and it usually kills everything else because the buffalo tends to be the one thing that's putting everything else on the field out of boom range. So if
Okay.
you kill the buffalo, then they lose it all, and then they all die too.
Yeah.
So boom is like one of the best board answers to it. Um, Other than that, it's just playing Deliverance is kind of the only other option
Yeah. So I
that
mean,
cleanly gets rid of it.
so I think it. So there's isn't there a red card that does 5 damage to a clash card?
Oh yeah, there's Kinetic Blast. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
Let me see if I can find that one. I'm trying to look through my pile of commons
Yeah, I
here.
think it's just a 3 cost.
Yeah.
Needs 2 red to be played, and then it just says deal 5 damage to a clash card you don't control.
Yeah.
That one is also really clean too,
Yep.
and it's a little bit cheaper. So it's either like if you're only in red, then like Kinetic Blast and Boom are good options. If you're only in white, then Deliverance is a good option.
I think I need to use
So yeah,
Kinetic Blast in this deck just because it hits a number that I'm not hitting otherwise very easily. That
yeah,
that 4 and 5 damage range is definitely I have to use 2 cards in order to get there most of the time.
yeah. Kinetic Blast is probably a good addition to the deck.
I might take these guys, the alternative strikes, put them in my sideboard, and maybe put some Kinetic Blast in the main.
Yep. Cool. Well, I have got to get going,
Okay.
but it was good playing against you.
Likewise, thank you very much, and have a great day. And good luck in
Yeah,
your
of course.
finals.
Thank you. Yeah, you have a good day too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya, Potato. See ya, Elendian. Elendian? Elendian? Welcome to the stream, too. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. That was a very exciting game. Very interesting. Learned a lot. A lot of really good, strong takeaways from that. And I'm looking forward to the next opportunity to get to apply that new knowledge. If you guys are interested in participating in the league, get a hold of me in the tavern. We are getting ready to set up for the next month's league, and the more people, the merrier. The more fun that the more things that we can see together as a league. Um, if you guys are streamers and participate in the league as well, feel free to stream your league matches. It's a lot of fun to see everybody else participating and building that up too. Well, I got a lot of stuff to do, and then I have to get ready for work. So you guys all have a great day. What time do I play normally? I mean, I work a swing shift schedule, so I play when I can, if I can. And so that's a tough question. But the league, are you asking about me personally or the league? The league is you have 3 to 4 days to meet your opponent. So you and your opponent schedule a mutual time to play within a 3 to 4 day window. And then it's just like a regular Swiss tournament. That pairs every 3 or 4 days. We have definitely had people from Europe play in our leagues before, so it can be done. It is very easy to try to communicate. The key thing is communicating and trying to be as flexible as possible with schedules because of the different time zones. Sometimes if people get out of work at the same time, it's a lot easier to get matches up, but with time zone shift, they can be a little bit more challenging. Somebody might be needing to go to bed when you're getting out of work, or vice versa. You might be needing to go to bed when somebody's getting out of work. Maybe like just being flexible and trying to figure out being creative with the schedules is the key to being able to be successful playing internationally in the league. No problem, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon.